what's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we will be installing these Injora 1-inch beadlocks on the Axial SCX24 deadbolt build. Alrighty, so these Injora beadlocks, I've never had a pair of these before. I've always done the RC 4-wheel drive, so I wanted to do something different on this build, and Injora were pretty reasonably priced, so I decided to go with them. So Injora does have an Amazon store, and so these wheels were $23.98 with Prime. So if you're interested, the link will be in the description. They're pretty reasonable. They're pretty reasonably priced compared to the RC 4-wheel drive wheels. And I hear the build quality on the RC 4-wheel drive isn't the best. So hopefully these Injoras are a little bit different. So included in the packaging is pretty cool. It has like a nice little foamy like kind of holder thing, and then we have all the wheels. So set to the side. So first thing I noticed is all these little screws. So that looks like a lot of screws and a lot of time. So we'll see how that turns out. But let's see. Okay, so it looks like there's a couple different screws right here. So there's two on the back right here. So these are, what is this? This is a 1.5 millimeter hex driver. So 1.5 on the rear, on the back side. Okay, so I have that off now. So I took off the two screws on the back side, and when we open it up, so there's a back piece, there's a middle piece, and the part that attaches to the hub, and then I assume this is the beadlock. So here's how it goes. So right here I have rock crushers from a previous build, my C10 build. If you haven't checked that out, check out this video. So I'm gonna use these for these wheels because I don't have any yet, but so it's gonna go in like this. Well, actually, I assume this is a 1.3, these little guys yet. I don't know. I guess that's 1.3 for the beadlock. Oh yeah, it's 1.3 for sure. So there is the entire wheel disassembled. So it's, how does it go? Backside, middle piece, and then the part with the hub, and then the rim for the beadlock. Holy moly, so that's a lot of work for a set of wheels. Hey, but we're out here trying different things. Okay, so here are the rock crushers, 1-inch rock crushers. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install the centerpiece. That's in there nice and good. And then I'm gonna install the rear piece. It's in there like that. And then center hub piece and the beadlock. Interesting. So this is going to be a tight fit for sure, but it will be possible. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun right now. So after a couple minutes, maybe about 5 minutes, I figured out how everything's supposed to go together. It's really simple actually compared to the RC 4-wheel drive wheels. So the biggest challenge, I guess, is going to be screwing in all these little 1.3 screws on the rim of the beadlock. I mean, it takes a lot of time, but it's really easy actually. And so on the back side, the beadlock connects, there's 6 screws back here. I don't know if we need all 6 right now at the time. I don't know if everything's provided in here. Pretty sure it is, but it's a lot of screws. So it's 6 on the back and who knows how many on the front. And so it's pretty simple. So you get your centerpiece, you put it in your tire, clamp the back piece on, you get your hub, you line it up with the screws in the back. So there's 6 in the back. You line it up, then you put it in your tire, and then you just kind of clamp it down with the beadlock, and it's pretty simple. I thought I was gonna have an issue with it, and I did not. And yeah, so pretty simple stuff. I'm gonna do them all on my own because even just doing one will probably take me about 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna knock it out, and then we will get to comparing the weight and everything to the stock truck. All right, and so there is the bead lock on the tire. And so yeah, it's 6 in the back, I believe, and I want to say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or 16 on the front, so it's quite a bit amount of screws. Hopefully I got enough right there. Looks like I do. But I recommend getting the proper tools if you're gonna even get these wheels, because this Wera 1.3 hex and this Dynamite 1.5 really came in handy. Couldn't have done it without these. Links to those will be on the description. So now I'm just gonna hammer away at the other 3, I guess, and then I'll get them mounted on the deadbolt. Okay, so I've completed all 4 of the wheels, and I have a lot extra, and I come to realize that here in the hub, those 6 holes right there in the middle, in here, there's enough screws to fill those holes. So now that's the finished product right there, and I mean, that looks pretty good. This requires a lot of patience, so if you're not a person for patience, I definitely would not recommend these wheels. It did take me about, I want to say, close to half an hour to put on all the little screws and all the wheels and everything. And I was going pretty quick because I have the right tools, so it's really important to have the right tools. So now, they provide you with these hexes. And so I do have the Injora hex weights, so hopefully those hexes fit on these wheels because they're from the same company. I'm pretty sure they will, so I'm not too worried about that. Now let's get out the scale so we can see the weight on these guys. All right, bead locks are now on the tires, and it's time to weigh them. So 3.2 ounces, let's remember that. Now we're gonna take off the wheels from the deadbolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the stock wheels and tires come out to 1.4 ounces. So the new Injora wheels with the RC4 drive tires almost triple that weight. So that all that weight is gonna be down below, helping out that low center of gravity. Now let's put the wheels on the deadbolt. So with the axle weights on the deadbolt, these are made by Injora. I do assume that they should fit on perfectly with the Injora wheels, I mean, 'cause it's the same company, so let's give it a shot. And yep, the wheel weight's clear. Yeah, the wheel weight's clear. Let's put it together. There you go. There is the Injora wheel on the deadbolt with the Injora wheel weights. So yeah, everything's coming together. Okay, so there is the Injora wheels with the RC4 drive rock crushers on the deadbolt. Looks kind of weird because I'm kind of used to the big scramblers on the C10, but it's going to be something to get used to. But overall, pretty happy with the wheels. They're a change from the RC4 drive bead lock, so excited to see how these perform. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys on the next video.